I'm going to share with you the top 10 things to do in Palm Springs. Stay tuned. Did you know that Palm Springs came alive in the early 20th century when much of Hollywood came to vacation here and to take a quick escape from Los Angeles? Palm Springs is full of beautiful landscapes, golf courses, amazing restaurants, and some of the most beautiful mid-century modern homes. There are plenty of attractions to keep you busy year-round. Number 1 on my list is the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. This is where I always try to bring our guests, whether it be their first time or fifth time. It's always a fun time. This rotating car takes you for a 10-minute ride for some magnificent views of the valley. Make sure you come with jackets as the temperature drops double digits when you reach the top. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. You can hike deep into the San Jacinto Mountains and afterwards have a bite to eat at the mountaintop restaurant or cafe. During our colder months, you can take the tram up to have a snow day. Number 2 on my list is the Palm Springs Air Museum. There are more than 40 flyable and static planes, primarily from World War, Korea, and Vietnam. Some of the inventory includes the B-17 Flying Fortress to the F-4 fighter jet, as well as a couple of aircraft on the tarmac like the C-47 and the PBY Catalina flying boat. Their newest addition is the F-117 Nighthawk number 833, named the Black Devil. The rare aircraft is one of 59 that were built. Most are retired now and only one is operational. The Air Museum was selected by the United States Air Force to receive this aircraft. The museum also offers a limited number of high-priced flights aboard the C-47 Skytrain and the P-51 Mustang. This is something on my bucket list to do. Number 3 on my list is the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens. This zoo is true to its name and resembles the Sonoran Desert. The zoo is split into North American and African environments. They have an assortment of wildcats and hoofed mammals. My granddaughter's favorite part, along with mine, was being able to feed the giraffes. They have events throughout the year like Brew in the Zoo and Glow in the Park. Number 4 on my list is the Palm Springs Art Museum. This mid-sized museum has a collection of contemporary paintings, sculptures, and art glass from the like of Henry Moore, Robert Motherwell, and many more. And don't forget to check out the car that is suspended in front of this museum. The museum also operates a satellite location in Palm Desert and it's free. Number 5 on my list is Sunnylands. Sunnylands is a formal winter retreat for the wealthy Annenberg family and a popular place for decades of presidents. It resides on a 200-acre plot in Rancho Mirage. Some of the 200 acres are occupied by a 9-hole golf course and the other 12 acres have been dedicated to public gardens that are so beautiful. Tours of the mansion are available, but do get your tickets early because they sell out months in advance. Number 6 on my list is the Palm Springs Visitor Center. This is a very distinctive spot that is worth a stop. Go and admire its treasured architecture. This was originally a gas station that opened in 1965, but when Albert Frey and Robinson Chambers' retro design was slated for the wrecking ball in the 90s, it was saved and turned into the Visitor Center. Number 7 on my list is the Tahquitz Canyon hike. When I first saw this 50-foot waterfall tucked into Tahquitz Canyon, I was mesmerized to see this because we weren't in Hawaii. This is a 2-mile loop that leads you to the waterfall. The falls are located within the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians reservations, so you will need to pay a $12.50 admission fee. There are ranger-led hikes available as well. Number 8 on my list is the Moorten Botanical Garden. This is only an acre in size, but this garden is packed with all different varieties of cacti and other desert plants. This has been family-owned since back in the 1930s and has more than 3,000 specimens of desert plants from around the world that are grouped by region. Don't forget to stop by the nursery to take some plants home with you. Number 9 on my list is the Tennis Club neighborhood to go and check out some beautiful mid-century modern homes. These are all private homes, so you can't go knocking on the front doors, but you can cruise around some of these notable areas like Araby Cove, the Tennis Club, and Del Marcos Hotel, along with Elvis's Honeymoon Hideaway. Number 10 on my list is taking a walk down Palm Canyon Drive. This is home to Palm Springs Walk of Stars. You're going to find art galleries, furniture, stores, restaurants, pubs, historical buildings, and every kind of shop you could imagine. Thursday nights, the street closes off to through traffic and vendor booths are set up on both sides of the street to sell their wares. This is really fun and it's a free event to go to. Now watch my next video on short-term vacation rentals in Palm Springs.